Hello, everybody, and welcome to a quick update from I Wish You Were Dead, a podcast about things that used to be alive. My name is Gavin, and unfortunately, we do not have an episode for you this week. We've all just been really, really busy. Fia had some friends come visit, and the only time that would have worked, aside from, a normal time, I was out of state for. I went down for a training for the youth leadership organization that Mike, Fia, and I have all volunteer for. I went down to Georgia and had a terrific time out on the Georgia coast there. So no episode this week. We'll be pushing it to 2 weeks from now. So as if we had an episode this week. So that's going to be coming out March 5th, 2 weeks from today. And we're going to be talking all about the Miocene epoch. And I'm really excited for that. That is the time period that I sort of focused on while I was working on my graduate research. So this was a really fun and sort of nostalgic episode for me. But in the meantime, if you would like to hear more about Hobie, this organization that Mike Fee and I volunteer for, and that I just spent, the past long weekend down in Georgia for, you can go listen to episode 139, why you should be volunteering. We basically talk about why we volunteer, a bit about the organization itself, and different ways that you can do volunteering, whether it's with paleontology or with some other kind of endeavor that's important to you. So again, that's episode 139. If you haven't listened to it, I really enjoyed that episode. It was a nice, relaxing one after we all were sort of fresh off Hobie. So that came out a little bit after we all went to our Hobie seminars back in June, and we'll all be going to them up, this coming June. Also, just to give a quick update on all of the various things happening in the government right now. There are so many. Unfortunately, several of my friends, including one of the friends that I referred to last episode, who worked for the National Park Service, they've all been let go for doing nothing other than having been hired in the last year. That seems to have been their only crime. And they're all fired. So if you or anybody you know is planning to go to a national park this summer during, tourist season, there is a lot of national parks that are just not going to be able to be open. Or even just like basic services, like their bathrooms are going to be disgusting because there's going to be nobody to clean them. Yellowstone, I'm sure, is going to be an absolute disaster, being, one of the most traveled to parks. And there's just going to be no one to do anything there. No one's going to be able to work and protect the landscape is obviously the most, important thing. The whole reason we have national parks is to protect them and protect the unique nature that they have. And tourists are going to be tourists, and they're going to destroy things. And there's going to be nobody there to stop them from doing that. So, yeah, that is the main one I kind of wanted to highlight in this little update, as unfortunate as it is. But, actions have consequences. And, hopefully when people go to national parks and see these things happening, I would like to think I still have a little faith in humanity and that people will connect the dots and see that, these actions have consequences, but that's yet to be determined. So on that happy note, we'll see you in a couple weeks. Until then, take care, everybody.